Hello everyone, welcome back. This is another how to build video, and today I'm going to teach you how to build Megellda. So Megellda is a very old character, nearly a year old now, but she is still probably one of the key characters you need for Bird to make Bird as easy as humanly possible. So the main thing I'm probably going to get into is that the fact you need her relic. Her relic is that she removes debuffs and gives herself a buff as well. Pretty much every time you use a healing card, you guarantee yourself at least one buff, and you remove one debuff. This also doesn't stack with the passive, and it only stacks up to 5 times, so does her passive, which every time you reach max HP, you get a buff. So let's just say you lost 1% HP, so you're at 99% HP, and you've got 1 debuff, and if you use a healing card with her, you then get 2 buffs because you reach max HP, and you use the healing card, which then also removes the debuff. About her card, she has an Amplify card, which is good. I will admit it's very good, especially if you're using her with Freya or Ekidona, who just released. She's pretty good. And then you have her ultimate. Her ultimate is Power Strike. You only really need her 1-6 for floors 1 and 2. A 1-6 on floor 3. It doesn't do much damage. Even mine doesn't hit damage cap on floor 3, and mine's 4-6. But you don't really need to hit damage cap if you've got Trait at melee or whoever you're using as a main DPS. You can just use them. Now getting into her gear, I suggest attack the defense because she can get targeted, and if she gets targeted and she dies, you can't win because you lose 5 buffs, and 5 buffs for melee is a very big difference. You can run attack crit down if you've got Red Tom your link, which some people may have, so if you do, you can run that, but if you run that, then you're forced to run you can't run Matrona, you have to run someone with death damage, so that's either Freya or Escanor to do the floor 2. But I highly recommend defense, makes her a little bit more tanky, it's quite helpful as well. When it comes to her outfits, I literally don't have any of them. I've only got the one which you get for Affinity, which is this headpiece, and I've got her early relic. But I do recommend not using her unless you get her relic, because it does not become worth it. You know, you may be able to do floor 1, but floor 2 will still be very hard without her relic. With her relic, all the Bird becomes a joke because she's broken. My gear's not... her defense piece is horrible. 11%, 12%... yeah, let's just log all this gear in. But yeah, my gear isn't the best for her, and I can still run her easily. She barely ever... actually, I don't think she ever dies. The only time that any of my characters die on Bird is the final phase of floor 3, and that's because it has a Flood single target card that has stupid high multipliers, and it practically just one-shots you every time if you don't do damage to it. But most characters will die to that instantly, unless you are running a tank. But yeah, that's really it. Megellda's a very easy character to build. She is still somewhat rare, and some people don't have her, but she's a character that if you have, you know, let's say you're starting the game or you're somewhat new to the game, and you're pretty far in, you know, you've been playing since Slime Collab. Let's say you've been playing since Slime Collab. You pulled Megellda. You have no reason. You don't really watch YouTube videos. You don't know how to use her. But then now you realize you have her. She is definitely worth the investment. You need to level her up. People say, you know, you only need a level 90, but to make something, okay, at level 90 you can do it, it's very easy, but with level 100 it makes it just that a little bit easier, and that's why I think it's worth a level 100 her. Even if even if you're the biggest whale ever, still might as well level 100 her. It's CC, she gets more HP, she gets more defense, she gets more attack. She becomes more useful and more beneficial to your team that way. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.